Good morning, peoples. Hi, Bubba. Ah, no, I'm sorry. I scared Bubba. Well, I just got out of the shower, and now I'm doing my skincare routine. I may be waiting for some people to show up, but who cares? I'm starting my stuff. I actually got out of the I actually took a shower before I started my live stream. I can't believe it. Good morning, peoples. Ugh. Just got out of the shower, so I'm doing my skincare routine. I can't believe I managed to take a shower before I went on the live. What? I should turn the volume down a bit. Alright, I was gonna do that and I forgot. How's everyone doing this morning? All of the... I don't know how many people are watching. I should turn the bathroom one down. And then just everything. No. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. How's everyone doing this morning? Hello, Miss Crystal Star. Hello, Crystal Star. Okay. We did this. Oh my god, I'm so thirsty after that shower. I still haven't blow dried my hair. Like, it's still all completely wet, but I'm letting the conditioner sit for a little bit, and I just keep it in this clip that's like kind of airy so it can do its thing. Hello, Miss Melinda. I'm tired. That shower took it out of me. It always takes it out of me. That's why I procrastinate on showers. You have my sticker. What? Yay. Did you like the stickers that it came with? I don't need that. Good morning, people. Okay. I'm doing skincare right now because I just got out of the shower. What are you guys up to? Okay, toner. And I'm a little tired because I just got out of the shower, because when you have POTS, taking a shower takes a lot of energy. Just because, like, you're using... And I always take stupid steaming hot showers because I like it. And is that good for you? Probably not. But you know what? I also read somewhere that people who, like, lack human touch in their lives, like, will take warmer showers. And since I'm not about to go find a warm body just because... Hello, guard dog! Are you gonna be my guard dog? I would totally appreciate that. I need a guard dog in my life. Because I can be cynical and I can be, like, that cautious, but I really prefer... You cleaned your drawer! Yay! I'm so proud of you! Awesome! And I'm saying that completely without completely... I mean that seriously. Yeah. I always at least turn the shower water down when I go to rinse out my conditioner so that, like, my hair doesn't get stripped, but, like, while I'm in the shower. But what I like to do is when I'm taking a shower, I actually, like, put the stopper in the bathtub, and I fill up the bathtub with Epsom salts, and because I have POTS, standing is a lot, so I sit in the shower in the bathtub. Yay! That's great. I'm glad you're getting, like, I'm glad you're figuring out structure to use this to make it work for you outside of the streams. But what I do is I take the bath in the Epsom salt, because then I get, like, the 2-for-1 where I get, like, the Epsom, like, I'm getting bath water, but by the time it, like, and then when it's in the bottom, it cools down a bit, and then I get the Epsom salt. Yay! You guys are motivating me too. Like, the only reason I took a shower today, the only reason it is 11 a.m. here, and I have taken a shower, it's because I was like, I didn't want to start my stream, do, like, the 20 minutes of stuff I need to do prior to my shower, and then have to go off, because I'm not going to take you with my shower. Body doubling is using someone else to keep you accountable. So if you look on my little thing, it says, like, I can't scroll on my phone, I can't, I can't, like, play like, phone games. So, and because I'm doing that, I'm getting other stuff done. It may be slower, but I'm getting it done, period. So yeah, and if, in theory, you could keep your phone open to this live, And yay, I'm glad. And you can use this, like if you keep your phone open on this, you can't scroll on TikTok. And maybe as I do stuff, you can go and do stuff too. Like I've been giving, like if you don't know what to do, I've been trying to give like mini tasks that like are 5 to 10. Yeah, it's keeping you company while you do stuff so you don't feel so alone. And then you also, like if you tell me to do something and I can say like, okay, I'll set a 10-minute timer and I'll check back in with you in 10 minutes. And just to hold you accountable. And I'm not even doing this to like, oh, are you gonna do it? It's more like, have you done this? Like, it's meant to be, it's not meant to be judgmental. It's just meant to all support us and motivate us to do better. Because life is hard and being an adult is hard. At least it is for me a lot of times. Like, not all this stuff. A lot of stuff is really easy for me. And I'm, you know, privileged in that. But a lot of stuff is really hard for me. Like taking a fucking shower. That part of that is literally physiological. Like, I quite literally just have POTS. So it's exhausting. That too. I find, like, putting music on, but the added bit, like, I have music playing. But this has actually been so much, because it's the motivation aspect. It's having other people, I'm not gonna, I have cystic acne, I just got out of the shower. Of course they're red, I'm mid skincare routine. Okay, rinse and repeat. Look at my other streams on YouTube. I don't want to go into it anymore. Not that I'm being, like, dismissive, but I'm tired right now. Okay. Yeah. My coffee is so good. I love my coffee every single day. Yeah, so tired. But guess what? The world doesn't stop if we're tired. Unfortunately. So, we just keep being very tired while we do it. And we just break things up into very tiny steps that we can do with the amount of energy we have when we are tired. Especially the non-negotiables. Which is why you have to have the non-negotiables be... in business, there's this thing called the MVP, which is not most valuable player. It's minimum viable product. It is the minimum product that you can bring to market that satisfies everything, that gets everything done. Like, it covers the bases. It's not fancy, it's not frilly, but it covers the bases, and it's something that you can consistently and sustainably do. My coffee is one of those things, for example, with the collagen powder in it, and the tryptophan and the creatine. So, okay, I'm gonna use that. I wanna see, maybe I still have a little left in here. Okay, excuse me, I don't. I'm gonna go grab just a smidge of water and, like, try to shake it up and, like, get a little bit more life out of it, because you know how these serums are, like, it's all up here, and... Be right back, peoples. I've already made my bed, so if, like, that's something... Because, honestly, I know it sounds cheesy, but making your bed, because it's such a big part of your bedroom, which is such a big part of your apartment usually, if you just make it, it's like 5 minutes, and it really just cleans up your space and makes you a little less overwhelmed. So, I'm going to go fill this up with water, and I'll be right back. And if you want to, in that time, just leave this open and go make your bed. I highly recommend it. It's a good little tiny task, and you get that little win. And when I come back, I'm going to finish skincare routine, but after that, I want to work on my accomplished today list, because I did things and I want credit. Hi, baby. Shake, 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 shake. Only problem is I shook it now, so now it's all over the place. But I got a little bit out, and it'll settle to the bottom for the next time I use it. Thank you. So do you guys. We all get credit. Because I can do the amazing stuff. Like, look at my link tree, which has my website, which has all the other shit on it. Because I was like, let me just make one place for all the things that I end up working on just to dump. And I kind of am using it as my portfolio right now. Because I do have a pretty fleshed out LinkedIn, but everyone has a LinkedIn. How many people have a website? Also, by the way, if you're good at PowerPoints, if you like just sign up for Squarespace, making a website's super easy. It's literally like the whole design is literally just basically making it like a PowerPoint. And anything else you can just ask ChatGPT, because you can just say, how do I do this in Squarespace? Okay. I did that. Gel cream. I'm probably slightly overstimulated, so I'm gonna go put in my earplugs in a little bit. That's probably part of why I'm tired. Besides, you know, the whole shower thing. Oh, that felt good. All right. And while I'm kind of letting this air dry a little bit, I usually like to periodically just brush it out. So that way, like, I'm gonna blow dry it, but first I like periodically just brush it out to kind of make sure like the conditioner doesn't like clump and stick. They're good. They're overplaying by like the area. Kitten and Socks got their cuddles in earlier, so when I go back over to the kitchen, I haven't made my protein shakes yet, so when I go back over there, I also think I figured out a way to do like a wireless wired maybe, but I need to get my hair done first because I have this headset that has a USB dongle, but I think I have an adapter for a USB-A to USB-C, which I can plug into this, which theoretically means I could use a headset. Maybe. I have to find the dongle. I know I have one around here somewhere because I keep everything. Oh, I think I know where it is. One sec. But again, I can't start using it because I have hair to do still. But, where is it? I thought it was in here. What's that for? I have like this drawer where I keep like all the USB sticks and stuff. Also Post-its. It's kind of a catch-all drawer for a lot of things. I mean, it has an order, and there are certain things that live in here and not, but others. But it's also got a lot in it. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, with having started this mobile notary business, see, I now have these things. I love these things. They're little stickers. Let me see if I can make this better. They're little stickers that say like notarized, sign here, sign and date, initials. And when I do my notary appointments, I print out the documents. And then once I print out the documents, I go through all of this at home. So when I go to the notary appointment, all I have to do is follow the tabs. And I don't have to worry about talking and getting distracted because I've already done the prep work. So, Border Hopper, did you just join? Just want to say hi because you've been with me from the start. I'm going to try to, I'm not going to give shout outs to everyone, but if you are someone that actually regularly engages with me or someone I've seen regularly here, usually it's the people that engage with me, I will try to give you a shout out. It's nothing against everyone else. It's just there's so many people and I just see people joining and leaving. And so I can't say like hi to everyone, but oh, thank you for the lovies and the follows. All right. I was trying to find that thing. Okay, it may not be in this drawer. Well, I'll still find it. Body doubling is, so if you see my screen, it says I can't, when I'm on this, I can't scroll TikTok, I can't use phone games, and I'm using someone else. Oh, you joined my fan club! Yay! That's so cool, thank you guys. I'm gonna get to work on making the Discord server at some point. I just, cause like I want to make sure I set it up right, and I'm gonna use the money that I get from the subscriptions to get Nitro, so that it can be a better Discord server. And then everyone who's part of my fan club, we can have like a Discord server, and even when I'm offline, you guys can like have a room to body double with each other. I just have to get it set up first, and I've never done a Discord server. But what do you think about that idea? Do you guys like it? Brush my hair. Ow! Knots. Yeah, I was thinking, because like I really like that this is becoming like a little community where like we're supporting each other, even if it's small. But also like I didn't want to do it if no one, but it's like a couple people recommended like a Discord server. And so I just kind of started thinking about like that idea, and again, I just wanted to float it by you guys, but like I figured, like, I don't know, we can add other stuff, but for now with the subscription I made like a little thread with it, because it had like in the subscription thing you can make like a post thread, and when you do that, like I made a thing where it said like, for now until we have a Discord, you can, like, we can motivate each other. I did in the evening. I'm gonna, like I said, I've been uploading all the lives to YouTube. I haven't uploaded yesterday's because like I have to. Yay! Yes, that's exactly it. And my thought is like if you're I chose the cheapest one available for $2.99, but I feel one sec, I'll get back to what body doubling is, but I was just explaining that I figured, you know, the thread, we could just all hold each other accountable. And I made it the cheapest one available. Like they didn't really offer anything cheaper than $2.99. But I figured, you know, that could also kind of weed out the people like that decide to join. Like if you're willing to pay $2.99 a month, you're serious about committing to this space, and we can kind of keep the people who are bad intentions out. That was my idea. Body doubling is using other people to hold you accountable. So basically, like if you lack motivation or something, or you could like say something here in the chat like, hey, I'm really having trouble taking a shower. And I could say like, okay, well, do you want me to check back in with you in 20 minutes? And it's from a place of like, it's from a place of support. I've been going live every day since I started because I really like it. I live alone. I don't get a lot of interaction with other people. I have physical disabilities, so it makes it difficult for me to like interact with other people. It's, you know, it's 11 and I've gotten out of the shower. That's just a reality that I live with it. I am 32. Eye cream. And this has like a slight tint to it, so it's nice that I can just, I use it like a little bit over these guys because I'm not gonna like do makeup today. I say that every day, but I'm going to my facialist later. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It might, I do, like, besides these acne things, I do a lot to take care of my skin, so that might be it. Of course we can be friends. I'm so happy to make friends. And like I said, my whole idea was like, maybe we can make like a little community for all of us that we can support each other. And again, it's just holding other people accountable. It's just holding each other accountable, but without judgment, without like, you should be doing this. No, I'm single. I've been single for the last 5 years, at least not in a committed relationship. And for the last year, I haven't even had like a friends with benefits situation. And that's on purpose. No relationship is better than a bad one. I experienced that hardcore growing up with my mother. Body doubling is using other people to hold you accountable. So like just by being on the stream, you can't scroll TikTok, and maybe every once in a while when I walk away to go do something, or even keeping this live and you just, yeah, I need to figure out a way to explain it, but even if you just like wear your headset and you follow along, you don't even have to say what you're doing, but like I'll say sometimes on the stream, like, I'm gonna go make my bed now, like, go make your bed with me. And it's not meant to be a place of judgment. This is really meant to be a place of like, life is hard, and especially people with ADHD or other mental illnesses or depression, just getting out of bed can be fucking exhausting in the morning. So it's just, you know, it's a little support. Well, I kind of figured I did that where it says if I'm live, I can't use my phone for scrolling or games. Body double with me to get my and maybe your things done. I only have a limited character count. I didn't know how to make that better. Like, I figure that kind of explains it. But do you guys have a better suggestion? Alright, final step of the skincare routine. I really need to do that, but guys, I've been doing so much. Like, I just figured out the subscription thing yesterday. Like, I just found out about this. I'm learning all of this as I go. You and I are experiencing this in real time. Yeah. So, you know what? Why don't you just read that thing that says on the screen? Because it kind of explains what body doubling is if you use just a little bit of critical thinking, which I know you have. All of us have it. We just don't flex it enough. Stop messing with us. I'm going to choose to see that every single time as someone saying method instead of messing, and I'm going to laugh because if you're trying to get a rise out of me, cystic acne, and they're so much better than they were, like, already, just even from like 3-4 days ago. So, if you want to think I'm a meth addict, by all means, go for it. I just don't have the energy to care. The only thing is, honestly, I don't mind it, but there are some people on here who have cystic acne who actually have said, like, this is why they don't go out in public, because people call them meth addicts. And so I'd really appreciate it if you don't do it, not for my sake, but for the other people, because I really want this to be a safe space for everyone. I have ADHD, sweetie. If you do some research on that, when we can talk. Okay, whatever. Read the screen. Body doubling, please read what the screen is. I can't keep repeating it. I'm sorry. My mouth is dry. Alright. Sorry, I'm gonna just mute things. I'm just tired of this, guys. Body doubling. You know, Google is your friend. No, I don't have mods. And you know what? I'm gonna make someone a mod. And I know who I'm gonna make a mod. Because I've just been messaging with her. So I feel like I have Melinda. How do I make you a mod? Add moderator. Okay, Melinda, you're up. I just made you a mod. Because I'm tired. Body doubling is using other people to hold you accountable. Because I've answered that question 10 times in a row now. Like, literally, every single time I finish answering it, someone else asks. And I'm just tired, that's all. You know, you don't have to be on this live. You can just swipe away. That's the beauty of TikTok. Yeah. So, I just mute people, I might make someone else a mod. I might make other people mods as I go along. I've just been messaging with Melinda, so, and she's subscribed, like, she's one of my fans, like, one of my subscribers. So I might make other people as time goes on, because obviously not everyone can be on at the same time. I have a limited character count, people. If you can work with that character count that's on the screen and find a better way to say it, please let me know. I am one person, and I'm just trying to do this to get my stuff done. This is not for likes, this is not for views, this is not for follows, this is to get stuff done. It's okay, Melinda, I'm not expecting you to be perfect. We're all just learning as we go. And you know what? You said you were interested in doing your own lives, so this is going to be a great way to kind of like experiment with the controls and stuff, so when you do your own lives, you can know them. Okay, Ashley? I'm gonna mute you. No, I don't care about that. This is meant to be a safe space. Why are you guys being mean? And Melinda, you don't have to like mute them on the, it's only when they've said it like 2 or 3 times that I'm going to mute them. Because again, I don't mind people coming on here in good faith and asking questions, but if you're asking the same questions 2 or 3 times and not listening to anything I say, then you actually don't care about me. You just care about judging me. So, let's brush the hair one more time. And then I'm gonna go make my protein shakes. I tried to. There's a character limit. I'm an absolutely strange individual. Would you be watching me if I was a normal individual? I'd be so boring. No, it's just, you can't use your phone when you're on this, so you just do your own tasks instead. I really need to find up a better way to say body doubling, but it is what it is for the time being. Let's move to the kitchen. Yeah, but if I wasn't live, I would be in my bed playing on my phone and scrolling TikTok. So getting something done slower is better than not getting it done at all. Something is better than nothing. And you can say whatever you want about how I live my life, but at the end of the day, I just need that shit done. And that's why I don't really care about the likes, the views, and the follows. And I don't really care about people insulting me, because I'm not doing this for the likes and the follows. I'm doing this to get shit done. And maybe, just maybe, in the process, I can make a few other people feel a little less alone in the process, and they can maybe also get some stuff done. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Like I said, this is just me fumbling through this. Thank you, I appreciate that. If anything, I think I'm a pretty patient human being. Yeah, maybe like accountability buddy. I'll change it next time, because you can't change the board while you're in the TikTok live. But I'll think about it. I've changed it a few times already. So it's all trial and error. You try a little bit, and you know what? Here's the thing. It doesn't matter what I change it to. There is always going to be someone that's going to be obnoxious about it, because there's obnoxious people. Now, I'm going to change it. That's not to say I'm not going to try to make it better. I'm just also, like, warning you guys, no matter what I change it to, there's always going to be someone that's butthurt about it. That's just life. Yay, I love hearing that, Heather. Thank you for joining my fan club. I don't know if you were here when I told you about the Discord server, but I'm going to try to get that up and running for people. So then even when I'm not live, people can like body double with each other in like a Discord server room. But I've never done that before, so I have to figure out how to set it up. But it's coming. Oh, they're just anything and everything. Some people just want to be butthurt, and they will find any excuse to be butthurt. Yeah, so like I said, I just need to do some info, and like I'm gonna use the subscription. My idea was that like it could filter out the people that are gonna be mean, because they're probably not gonna want to spend $3 a month. And 2, I'm gonna use it to like pay for Nitro, so that the Discord server we have is a bit nicer. I do fall back into doom scrolling once I'm off. Sometimes I get stuff done, but here's the thing. I wouldn't get anything done if I didn't go live. I would just go back to, I would just be doom scrolling. So even if I get something, is always better than nothing. But maybe for you, it's better to, if I have the Discord server room, like you could join that, and then you're just doing what I'm doing. No, I have misophonia, so one, I really hate, and then also I have a really fast brain, so I want it to be faster, but sometimes their faster isn't better, and then also I have to like what they're talking about and the topic, and what I like to do is I usually will like listen to a snippet of it, and then I'm gonna go off into ChatGPT and like research my own things, and the thing is, if I'm researching, I'm not doing shit. So no, I listen to a lot of music though. Kitten. Hey, baby. Can you guys see him? He's over here. Bye. So. Also, I have been grinding my ass off for the last 6 months. Yeah, I can move this for Kitty. Which you can clearly see by my website and my link tree and everything else I've affiliated, because I did all of that in the last 6 months. I haven't been doing this for years. So, of course I go to therapy. I have therapy every Monday at 2 p.m. with Meg, and I love her, and I've been seeing her for over a year now, because I had to find a new therapist, because once I left my old therapist, because my insurance no longer accepted, because she switched practices and then no longer accepted my current insurance, and then I had an insurance that no one would accept, and then after a year where I finally got new insurance, it took me like 6 months to get up the spoons to find a therapist that I actually liked, because I wanted to find a good one, and one that was accepting new patients and also accepted my insurance. It took a minute, but no, I love therapy, but I've worked for the last 12 years. Right now I'm currently unemployed. I'm currently self-employed. I'm not unemployed. I'm just not making enough money to cover all of my bills, but I'm getting there. Because honestly, I'm tired of getting laid off. The jobs I do are corporate, and I've gotten laid off 3 times in the last 5 years, and every single time I get laid off, I have to change health insurance companies, which means I have to change all my doctors sometimes, or I have to pay out of pocket. At least with being self-employed, I get it through the marketplace. It's way more expensive, but I have a lot more control. Yeah, so... Yeah, exactly. I do, basically, I come into therapy and just basically I'm like, here's all the stuff I've thought about this week, and then we just have a conversation about it. And therapy's different for everyone. It's not like, it's not one size fits all, but I have so many mental and physical disabilities that I really need flexibility. Having to get up every day and physically go into an office is out of the question for me. I really recommend for anyone that has ADHD or autism somatic therapy, or at least a therapist who works with somatic therapy, just because a lot of us with ADHD or any mental illnesses, we are trapped in our brains, so CBT isn't the answer. It's feeling our body and becoming connected with our body and feeling safe in our body. Yeah. I am in the process of trying to get on short-term disability. I just need to start the process. I've just been really overwhelmed, so I've been trying to get like my life kind of stable before I start working on like that kind of process. And then depending on it, short-term disability, and then maybe to like permanent long-term disability. But I am trying really, really hard to be self-employed, to make my own money. I have enough savings right now. Yeah, I mean, I have enough things that I probably could get it. I have a therapist, I have a psychiatrist, I have a chiropractor, I have, bipolar, autism, ADHD. I have enough stuff. It's literally getting the process started, and I'm one person. I'm doing it by myself. So, I'll get around. I'll get to it. One thing at a time. I can only do so much. I'm one person. But it is something I have thought about. I am making my protein shakes. These and my special elixir that keeps me alive, which if you want to know what that is, it's in my link tree as a PDF download. Just in case you want to know, because there's a lot in it. And it's delicious. Well, that's why I'm going to try short-term disability first, because that's a little bit easier. Because, I was even talking to someone, because when I was on unemployment, and they're like, it sounds like you have a lot of things that are actually keeping you from working full-time, because I also have POTS, I probably have EDS, so all these other things, I have asthma. Yeah, like I said, all of these things require spoons for me to sit down. So it would probably, for filing for disability, at least for the short-term one, it would probably take me just as many spoons to actually file it as it is to find an attorney. So it all depends. Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to do one. Here's how I live my life. I just keep trying to do the next best thing. Okay? Oh, it's because I have a shitty camera. That's all. I'm using my phone. Exactly. One day at a time. Just keep doing. Every single day, I just do the things that I need to get done, which are the things to take care of me. Because if I don't run, the whole game stops. And then whatever else is urgent, like yesterday, my notary appointment stuff that I had to finish up was urgent. My yoga class was urgent because it was that day. And then I just keep trying to do something to make future Reilly's life a little bit better. And anything I get done is awesome, because if I keep thinking about everything I need to do, I'm just going to get overwhelmed and do nothing. So just keep doing the next best thing. This is my special elixir. I reuse the smoothie bottles that I use in it. Thank you, Bird Nest. So, and that's why this is supposed to be a safe space for everyone. This is not, like, no judgment. Be nice. Be nice, guys. Be kind. Don't be nice. I don't like... There's a saying that, like... The way I see it is, kind people are genuinely just and nice people are like putting on a front. Like, nice is because they want you to like them, kind is because you genuinely want to help them. That's kind of like the conclusion I've come to. Oh, that's cool. No, I have 2 cats, but the other cat doesn't hang around as much. Like when I'm like actively up and about. Protein ticks are done. Hi, baby. But if I have a chair near me and I'm doing something, he will very quickly be on that chair. Socks usually comes around if I'm at my desk, like, because he comes up on my desk, or if I'm in the bed, he'll come cuddle with me in the bed. He likes it when it's a bit calmer. He likes it when there's a bit more action. Okay, we did this. I should probably, my hair is not fully dry, like it's a little bit longer than I should go blow dry my hair. I like to wait for it to be like semi-dry so I don't nuke my hair. Hi from Jersey, I'm from Rhode Island. Oh, thank you. Body doubling is using someone else to hold you accountable. Think of it like co-working, like where you have someone next to you and occasionally you can just throw in a comment, like, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe Susan did this. And all of us will be like, oh my God, Susan, really? Like, what'd she do this time? And, or you could be like, I do not want to do this. And we're just like, same mood, but like, we gotta, cause peopling and being an adult. And, yeah, motivation, support. I'm gonna go put this, you're back, yay! I'm gonna go put this stuff on my desk, cause we're gonna migrate. Yeah, I live alone, and I love living alone. I love my space, I love my home, but occasionally it gets lonely. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. I'm gonna go put this, and then I'm gonna come back with you guys, but I don't want to risk dropping stuff. And these are the beverages that make my day start. And there's 45 grams of protein across these 3, so muscle deterioration won't happen. A little bit, but I'll bring you guys with me when I do my blow drying thing. Like, I'll probably mute it, but I'll just show you what I do. But I'll be right back. Because I don't blow dry my hair much. I just do a little bit because I like a little bit of the heat just to kind of lock in like a shine. Like, I do feel like my hair is better afterwards. And then I use, I'm bougie. 3 years ago on Black Friday, I bought the Dyson Airwrap and the Dyson hairdryer. And I love it dearly. And I've had them for 3 years, and they're still in perfect condition, so... Yeah, exactly. So, migrating. I'll be right back. Watch the kitty! Okay. I'm gonna turn off the lights. Hi, big kitty. kitty. Okay, I'm gonna grab a... He is a menace, just not right now. I'm gonna grab some grapes because I want some grapes, and grapes are a great source of hydration if you're struggling to like get some liquid in you. Ah! No! What the fudge? Something just happened. Okay, I'm gonna need to move you, kitty. New kitty spot. My special elixir, my coffee, and protein shake. If you want to know what's in my special elixir, it's in my link tree in my bio, which has a PDF download. Like, you don't even have to go to a website. Well, then go eat well, if you're at home, why don't you go wash them and eat them? I like to wash my fruit as soon as I come back from the grocery store, though. It's always ready to eat. Because if I don't do that, I won't do it. Shit. I need to go deal with the fridge mess I just made. It's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out, people. I'll figure it out. I always do. We'll figure it out. What just happened? Fudge Nicole. That's not great. Oh, that's what happened. Oh. The milk I've had for a really long time, I think it exploded or something, and that's why it's leaking out. This is what happened, guys. So let me flip the camera, that might be better. So it was like right there, and it like leaked out, and then this is it's hissing, it's making sounds. Yeah, like I said, guys, I'll figure it out. I'm just doing the next best thing right now, and the comment thing is not the most important in this moment. If you guys can figure it out, that'd be awesome. Oh, this is what I get for not throwing away the milk. Let me put it this way. This says it expired July 25th. And it was whole milk. So. Hey, it's called the Reilly Show for a reason. I have not once ever claimed to be perfect on this. Quite the contrary. So if people all of a sudden think, why the hell is she on her fridge for... That's just... Also, that means it's clearly your first day here. I mean, I figured it out by throwing a lot of shit out, but counts. Oh wait, you meant she figured it out. Hey! That was adorable. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he like snagged my skirt and was like, no, walk away. Yay, Melinda, you figured it out. Thank you so much. I love that. Yay. She did it. Okay, that still smells, and that's milk, so I'm gonna go get a microfiber cloth and wipe that up. Guys, you have no idea. He is like the sweetest, cutest, most lovey-dovey when he's not being a little shitster and he's not like And he's not fucking with his brother. He is so sweet. I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed with both of my cats. Like, could not have asked for better ones. Mopping things up. Oh, that smells. I should put those in the freezer. So I buy these steaks from Aldi that are like a 3-pack sirloin steaks because I can get myself to eat steaks, and I love throwing these in the freezer and then just cutting one that I need and taking it out day of. So you will have to repin. This would be easier if I had more space in my freezer. Maybe I can put them in the other one. Well, plus side, guys. My floor was in need of a little bit of cleaning right in front of my fridge. Exactly. Oh, yay. I like only saw half the comments, but I saw us working together and I love that. All right. Trash, laundry. All right. Grapes. Thank you. I have lived here 7 years, and I have spent so much time and I put so much love and energy. So basically, I never really went on vacations. So like, cause air travel, hotels and everything. And instead I've always just, invested money in my apartment because I saw a comic book when I was young. It was like a Donald Duck comic book, like with anyway. And I remember they did a vacation. Like they come back from vacation and they like hate their apartment, they hate their home, everything. And they're like, "Hi from Ohio, hello Kim." And then they remember, they were like, you know, I really wish let's make a vacation that's terrible, that makes people appreciate when they come back to their home. And I kind of flip side that. I was like, let me make my home somewhere where like I really want to go home. I really want to be home right now. And I can tell you, like, I want to be in my home like 99% of the time more than anywhere else. And it's because I've made it my love. Like, I've put my heart and soul into this. But anyway, I might not eat these ones because they look a little, which means I might need to go grocery shopping today. And get some more fruit because I like having some fruit on hand because it's a good way for me to get some water in. Without, like, yeah, it's high in sugar, but it like helps me get some water in a different way. All right, back in the fridge they go. And I don't know when I'm gonna eat this, but I'm making myself a little snack plate so that way during the day, like, I'll just have food there to like graze on. So I'm putting my little slider from last night. I'm gonna go dump out this stuff from yesterday because it was just like bread stuff. And I'm making myself a little snack plate. Now, it might take me several hours to eat said little snack plate. I said I didn't say I was going to. I haven't committed yet. I'm probably gonna throw them away, but like, hi Starly. So yeah, so like I make myself like a little snack plate like this. And then, you know, it's not the end all be all, but for those of us who are terrible about eating food, especially ADHD during the day, I just have a little snack plate that I graze on. I try not to make anything too crazy because a lot of times I end up throwing it out. But if I keep it small enough, I usually end up eating it, and that helps. All right, toss this. Bye. Okay. Lights off, and away we go back to the things for the follows and the lovies. Now we move back to the office in darkness ensues. Okay. Oh, wait. I think I said I was gonna... Okay, we're gonna move to the bathroom in just a sec, because I'm gonna blow dry my hair. Thank you. Oh, here, I'll show you where the other one is, because I'm pretty sure I know where he is right now. Yeah, I found him. So this is Bubba's favorite nap spot in the cozy corner. So this is he's actually a tuxedo. Oh, he looks angry right now. Hi, Bubba. Sometimes he likes to lick my fingers before I pet him. Thank you. I've put a lot of time into it. So these wall panel things are actually sound dampeners. And then I have like my Shrine to Hollow Taco up here. Right, like my Google Home speaker, just stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's why like you won't see him on camera very often. He's usually taking a nap. When he wants his cuddles, he comes and gets them. And yeah, so then yeah, it's just this is like my cozy corner that I like hang out in. Not so much in the summer because it gets warm. And then like this is like the cats, all their stuff. I need to refill their water fountain, but this is like their little food area. And they have another water fountain in the kitchen But yeah, this used to be my bedroom, so like my big bed used to be right here when I had a roommate. So, and then I have like this room divider curtain, so like this area is like the cat stuff and my closet kind of, and then the other side is my office. This is the mirror that I used to use exclusively for getting ready. And then, oh, this is the teddy bear company I worked for 5 years, Steif. So all of these are from that teddy bear company. And this one right here, I've had since I was 8 years old. And it squeaks. His name is Mo, because he's made out of mohair. Anyway, and then these are all my Hollow Taco nail polishes. And when I said I'm obsessed with nail polish, I literally meant, like, look, C7. See how this says U and like 6? I let myself only buy from one brand now, and I only do it now when she does releases with a box, like those things you see in the corner. I used to be way more obsessed. I used to do it a lot more, but I used it to stop biting my nails. So, like, my nails aren't great right now, but I've stopped biting them. Okay, thank you so much. I'll definitely chop back on in a bit, and thank you so much for pinning and being my moderator, and I will figure out how to do that. You have a good time at work. Alright, I'm going to brush my hair real quick, and then we're going to go... Actually, I can just take my hairbrush with me. We're going to go to the bathroom. Okay, this is finally finished. I can't take myself seriously, guys. I really can't. Kitten! So I went to go put this back away, and he snagged me. Baby. My big baby. All right. Alright, the lights are turning on in 3, 2, 1. I say that because it gets very, very bright all of a sudden on the screen, and I don't really like, you know, destroying people's retinas. Alright. So. Okay. So, it might get a little loud. I'm not sure how to best do this. But the first thing I do is I use this to mostly just get it dry. So I use the Dyson Airwrap with like the hair dryer retention. I don't use the Airwrap much for curling because I just don't have the energy for that. But I do like using this because it's like getting a blowout 2-in-1. I acknowledge that this is a luxury to have, but like again, I told you guys like I dyed this and started going on vacation. So, you know, allocate your resources. Everybody can do what they want with their money. But don't think I'm some rich McGee over here because I have this. This is like, every year for Black Friday, I let me get myself something. So like one year I got a KitchenAid, and one year I got I bought like a bunch of supplement stuff to stock up on. And these years I happen to get an Airwrap and a blow dryer. It's also kind of like my Christmas gift to myself. I don't know why I'm justifying my expenses, but maybe it's to help people think about their own expenses a little differently and maybe do something with it. Okay, I'm gonna flip over my head. Nice! Go for it. Get that workout in. I got my yoga workout in. My tiny, see, I got like a smidge of definition there. Alright. I need to do the other part of the blow drying of my hair, but I don't want it right now. Because the other part is I use this thingy and this thingy, and it like straightens my hair without straightening it. I love it. Thank you. So my hair is I should do it. It's still slightly wet. That's why I do it. Okay. I don't know. I use different stuff all the time, but this is a super strong liquid treatment from Paul Mitchell. So I just spray a bit to make my hair shiny, supposedly. And then what I do is, because maybe this, I don't know, I'm like, let me like go through my hair with this tiny little comb and theoretically maybe distribute the product better. If nothing else, it makes it better for blow drying in a second. It also makes my hair look like I have freaking like gel in it or something. Okay. We're done with this. This goes away. I don't, like, this is why I let my hair air dry a lot, so I don't have to use the hair dryer that much. Fair enough. I'm actively working to not make my neck like crazy like that, because like I have a long neck. It goes all the way from like here to here. That's why my head's like, anyway. almost done, but like, see how straight it is now? Because of that, and it just makes it like so soft. And I'm sorry for it being loud. I'm almost done, I promise. I just have to do the flip over version of this. We're done. My hair doesn't stay this way. Ow, hot. The attachment. What? The hairdryer attachment that you just used to blow hot air to straighten your hair is hot? What, Reilly? What? What? Okay. Look at that. What do we think? See? It's not gonna stay open, guys, but it looks cute, right? Okay. And the lights are going off. Slightly, just do that. Kitten's still on the chair, by the way. He has not moved. See? Big baby. Exactly. And that's part of the reason, like, if I'm not gonna say like you have to watch my first live stream, but like my very first live stream that I posted on YouTube is like I literally start by saying like I'm like I have other stuff I need to be doing right now, but like I'm gonna do my makeup because thank you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but like I just was like I want to just feel good when I look in the mirror, because when I feel good I feel like I can do stuff. So there we go. Let's put that right there. That looks good. I'm now going to use this. So this is what I use when I've just blow dried my hair, because I can't put them up in a clip, because otherwise, since like the heat just happened, it'll get all weird and crimpy. So where did I put that? So I didn't go out and buy these, but they came to me in a box. So it's like these like invisible thing, and I like using it just to like pull my hair back and keep it out of my face, because this way it doesn't crimp it like another hair tie would. And it keeps it back. Like I only did it twice because I just don't want my hair to crimp after I just blow dried it. Let's see. Okay. Time for our accomplished today list. And I'm finished on this side, so. Ooh, and I finished, so perfume time, because I like to smell good. And I like to put it on my hair, because I swear it like lasts longer in my hair, and then I smell it more. Do whatever you will. It's your stuff. Excusez-moi. Merci, merci. Okay. Say. I think I almost prefer it when it's just like a group of like 10 or 20 of us, because then we don't get like all the trolls dropping in. Hi, Astrid. I made, oh cool, Becca, awesome. And I made my little doodle for today. And actually, in Sav, in honor of you, I saw your little heart on your name, and I was like, so I did a little heart, and then I did a little smiley face and a star. And this is what I mean. I just do a little doodle every day. It's nothing fancy, but it's just something to be like, it distinguishes the day. I usually spend like 30 seconds on it or something, and it's just fun. And I got this marker from like a free bingo thing I did that I stuck. They're like, give us our markers back. And I'm like, it's pink. I want it. So I took it. And I had 2 of these, and I finished the other one already. So when this runs out, I'm gonna have to figure out a new solution because I like the size of it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh, my hair became too loose. Are you gonna use the, are you working from home? Are you gonna use the stream to like hold yourself accountable? Because I'd love that. Oh wait, I was gonna put that back up because that way like you can see me better. Okay, that goes over there. Today is the 21st, guys. I have a little calendar that I write this down. I don't know why, but I have this kind of feeling that September 1st is something is coming. And like, so I have a countdown on my thing, like, so there's 10 more days until September 1st. And I don't know why, I just feel like September 1st something's. Yay. Yeah, someone was suggesting like I maybe say like instead of body doubling, say like co-working or something, so maybe I'll do that. But I feel like it's more than just working. It's like doing other stuff too. So I'm just figuring this all out. But yeah, stick around. Hopefully use this for some motivation. Feel free to drop in a complaint every once in a while if you know Susan from HR is giving you trouble and you need to vent because you don't trust venting to your coworkers anymore because they may or may not use that as ammunition against you later on. Thank you. Body doubling is using someone else. It's kind of like co-working. It's basically like knowing someone else is working alongside with you, so it makes it a little less hard. If I'm not scrolling on my phone through TikTok, I may be getting stuff done slower, but I'm getting it done. And maybe if you stick around on this live, you can just leave this open and then get some of your stuff done instead. And you can like listen to it as like a podcast. I don't know, why would you be scared? I'm so sorry. Why do I scare you? Hey, try it out, and if you don't like it, you can always swipe away. That's the beauty of it, right? That's why I feel perfectly comfortable being myself and not like deluding myself in any way, shape, or form, because if you don't want to be here, you can just leave. It's not like you're physically here with me and you're trapped, or you have to worry about being rude. I can't even tell when people drop or come on half the time. I never know how many people are actually on the stream, so, and I'm not doing this for likes and views, I'm doing this to get stuff done, which is yeah, so when someone's like, this and this, I'm like, I don't fucking care. The only reason I care is because it sometimes makes other people feel uncomfortable in the stream. What I used to do for work was a lot, and right now I am self-employed. I've been doing mobile notary work. I started like a notebook business. I have a consulting thing that I'm trying to get off the ground, but I'm really letting my skin heal up first because I've had so many people say, are you a meth addict? And I know my skin looks crazy, so I'm not exactly going to go out and do something where I need to have a face like that. And so like basically I've been laid off with corporate 3 times in the last 5 years. I have cystic acne. And every single time, like, I have to change health insurance, which means I have to change doctors and this and that. So, this last year, I was employed by someone who gave me no benefits. It was just straight pay, so I had to manage all my own benefits anyway. So, now being self-employed doesn't seem like... And I also got a crash course on how to run a small business with that company. Thank you. I did just do my skincare routine, and I had... and I took a shower this morning, and I'm going to my facialist today. I get a 30-minute facial every month, just to let a professional take a look at it and then not run the risk of doing too much myself, because I don't trust myself. Because like, again, I have skin like this. I'm aware of this type of skin. Like, I don't trust myself, so I go, and same thing with my eyebrows. I'm going to get them waxed today. Like, they look perfect on screen, but you don't see all the little hairs around it that are like growing in. Pyoderma facial. I had pyoderm. I'm not familiar with that. What is that? Okay, and while you respond to that, I'm gonna fill out my accomplished today notebook of things I've gotten done. Yay! And believe it or not, guys, I know it sounds like I can't lie, I just woke up. That's okay, let's go back to this. I had Accutane from a year, took care of it. I've heard people mention Accutane. I haven't gotten there yet. Peter School is going to kiss for every student thinks every other student is a genius. So we've got a lot of imposter syndrome going on. Can't lie, I just woke. Reilly, don't feel bad. I have plenty of days where I get up like just now. I've been doing a gratitude thing in the mornings. Yay! We love gratitude. Gratitude makes us feel, gratitude is a very healthy thing. We should be grateful. We should always be striving for more, but we should also very much be grateful for what we have in our lives. I was left with a lot of scars, but the Accutane gave me my face back. Again, the way I'm doing it, I know people think I'm doing it very, 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 ooh, signing available. One sec, I gotta take this. These things are like first come, first serve. So, where is it? Universal Notary signing today at 6 p.m. Yes, please. That'll work perfectly. $80? Hell yeah, I'm interested. Must return scambacks. Must do that. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, this is part of what I do right now. I just got, like, from SnapDocs, they're like, here, there's a mobile notary assignment available. And I'm like, yes, I want to get it. I might not get assigned it, but that's like $85. And my goal is like, if I can get, 4 or 5 various income streams off the ground and running, and each brings in like $1,000 a month or such, if one falls through, I'm not worried about I'm not worried about my livelihood all of a sudden. I don't need hundreds of thousands. I probably need about $100,000 a year gross, because after taxes, it's probably more like $75,000 a year. And I have a lot of medical expenses. So net, I need about $75,000 a year to cover my life. I don't live super excess, but that would be to not be watching every single fucking penny. And if I had that, I would be very happy. I don't need millions. I just need to not be worried about paying bills every month. And I feel like that's something that everyone should have the right to. And as for the scars, I've been doing my skincare very, very, it's been 6 months of this, but I've been doing it very slowly and meticulously, because my goal is to end up with no scars. Because yes, I have these marks right here. Let's see if we can get it. But behind it, outside of that, the skin is really good. So, I do have scars right here, but that's because I'm very slowly getting rid of it. So that's just what I do. And everyone's skin is different, and everyone has a different genetic makeup. So, and I also have a collagen mutation. So I have weird skin anyway. Look, my skin is really stretchy. That's part of my issue. Is I have really stretchy skin, and stuff gets stuck in it. And most people's skin will expel stuff, and mine won't. It'll just keep stuck in there. Thank you for the lovies. Okay, I do my hair. And I got dressed. Yes, I count these things, people. Because if you only count the big wins, you're not going to have stuff to celebrate that often. And yes, I know I come across as a 10-year-old. I tell people I am an 8-year-old and a 90-year-old. There is no in between. The 90-year-old is cranky and tired, but she has a lot of wisdom, and the 8-year-old just wants to have fun. And somewhere along the round, there's a maybe I had an abscess right here in my cheek. An actual abscess with other shit in it back in January. So I think what I'm dealing with right now is a lot of residual purging, because it's been coming in waves and waves. And then also this came it's the week before my period. So or it was the week before my period. Oh, thank you for the title gifts. Thank you. That's very appreciate that. I have a gift gallery. That's cool. Yeah, so I'm figuring this all out, but I wanna get back to you guys, and I wanna make sure that we're doing stuff. And I can't wait to get the Discord server up and running once I get some other stuff handled. I still have like schoolwork assignments that I need to get submitted. And I've got like a letter from the IRS that I gotta follow up on because my last employer paid my taxes to the state of New York by accident instead of the state of Rhode Island, and now the state of Rhode Island's like, you owe us money, and I'm like, I can't do anything because my employer needs to file, and I was following up with them religiously like every week for like 6 weeks, and then my life broke down and I haven't been able to follow up now, so now I have to like come back on that, and I owe money, and I am not moving to New York. I'm sorry. Also, I own my, well, it's the state, it's not the IRS, it's the Rhode Island IRS, which I was talking to someone, the bookkeeper from New York, and he's like, it's not the IRS, it's just the state of Rhode Island. And in my head, I'm like, you think the states don't talk to each other? I am afraid of anything tax related, whether it be the IRS or my state. So, thank you for the you're awesome. So, oh, thank you for lighting up the gift galleries. Thank you. And thank you for being a subscriber. I love that. Like I said, I'm gonna make the Discord server at some point. I'm gonna pay for Nitro because like I think there's enough of you that like I can actually afford Nitro for this month. So once I get it up and running, I'll get it with Nitro so that way we get better perks and stuff, and then eventually we can I'll still do my lives obviously, but outside of my lives you guys can have like a server room to body double with each other. Is my goal. I just need to, so Nitro is like, you know how every service has like a premium service, like they offer a free version and then there's like a premium one where you get like all the benefits? That's Discord's Nitro. So, and like I've never done a Discord server before. I use Discord for like my D&D group and stuff, but yeah, I don't fuck with the tire. Like I remember at my last job, I would be like, guys, I don't freak out about a lot of stuff, but like anything related to the government, they can fuck with you royally. I'm sure there's also other effects with the Nitro thing. Like, I bet there's also, like, limits with the servers and other stuff. I'm gonna do my research. I don't know about it. I used to play D&D. We played Pathfinder. And we played that campaign for, like, 5 years. I was a ranger throughout all of that. D&D has or Pathfinder or any of it, has so much game mechanics that I feel like after 5 years, I kind of just started to get the ranger. Because there's so many different things that you can, like, combine and this and that. And also, like, the person I was, like, our DM, we ended up playing a lot, like, do you know, like, Pathfinder, the adventure card game, instead of D&D? No, I don't have any of the books. Wait, that's a lie. I have books digitally somewhere that I got through Humble Bundle. But like I said, with Nitro, I'm just going to do my research. That's because it's rainy. Well, I'm inside. I have sensory issues. Here, I will show you I'm going to show you briefly I'm going to show you what the weather looks like. I'm not going to show you what outside my window looks like, but see, like, because, like, I don't want people to, you can do whatever you want. I make faces, however. See, like, it's that bright out, but I have sensory issues, so I hide behind a blackout curtain. If you don't like my faces, you don't have to be here, but they're my face. I don't make them on purpose. This is just me being me. Don't be mean. You don't have to be here. I'll look into it. I'll see what ends up happening. Again, I just have to do some research, but right now I've got other things that I have to, like, focus on. So, but I'm just doing this step by step, guys. I'm just figuring it out. I do it for the love. What I'm saying is, do you want the books? I have all of them and love to give them away. Part of me wants to say yes, but then the other part of me is like, you would have to ship them. Can I get back to you about that? Also, like, I always think about, like, my home is, like, space is a finite resource in my home. So I'm really, really careful about anything and everything I bring into my home. And this isn't to, oh, you got them as PDFs. I might already have them as PDFs. I'd have to, let me just get back to you. I don't know off the top of my head. And, I I like to think through things, and I like to do my research and just know. And I do get sunlight, but also I'm bipolar, so getting sunlight in the summer is, if I get too much of it, it can make me manic. So like I have to be careful about that. And also, like, look how pale I am. And my dad has melanoma. So like, hi Kenneth, you became a subscriber. I love that. I love seeing my little fab you. I was like trying to figure out what I should do for a badge, and I was like, well, I'm gonna call you guys like, you're all fabulous, so like, you're fab you. That was kind of my thought for the badge. And then you can like sort, and then like for the little level badges, like I had to like randomize so long until I found ones that I thought were cute, because so many of them were like the same, and I'm like, no, I want to see a progression. And I found the little stars, and I thought they were cute. Body doubling means kind of just using someone else to like be in the room with you, quote unquote, and feeling a little bit less alone and getting a little bit motivation maybe to like do stuff around your home. So like I just finished getting dressed, like blow drying my hair after I took a shower. No, this was a protein shake, which I just finished. So I'm gonna go put it in the kitchen. Like I said, I play Pathfinder a lot, but I don't have a team that I'm playing with right now. But I liked actually playing it digitally. I liked playing it through Fantasy Grounds, because I don't work out. Well, I do. I do yoga class twice a week, but I drink protein shakes because I have the gastric bypass, so I need to make sure that I get in at least like 45 to 60 grams of protein during the day, and I have like a hard time like consuming enough food, especially during the summer. So I make beverages in the morning. I make 3 beverages, and they equal 45 grams of protein. So that way, like, if I don't eat the rest of the day, which is not the goal ever, but just in case, I have kind of like a baseline nutrition already covered, so I don't have muscle deterioration. I mean, I weigh 165 pounds right now. So, like, I'm built. I've got broad shoulders and broad hips, but like, I'm close to my happy weight. I'm not like, I played vampire like once when I was like 19. Well, thank you for saying I look thin. I feel a little bloated right now, but I'm starting to feel like the bloat from my period is like slowly going away. Oh, thank you. I just wanted to wear something comfortable. So like this, I had this skirt, and then I was like, I went in my wardrobe and I'm like, okay, I'm going on live streams and I have 1,000,001 clothes. So I need to wear something that I haven't actually worn on screen yet, because I usually just like, a lot of times I'll cycle through the same clothes. And so I was like, I wore this and I wore this, and it's so cute. And I feel cute. Oh, are you trying to get into a heavier weight class? I have cystic acne, that's what it is. I like to think I don't look thin. I like to think I look healthy. I'm gonna go put this in the kitchen, because the goal isn't to be thin. The goal is to feel happy, and I like to be around 155 to 160. I'm at about 165 right now, and I like that weight because that's when I feel like I have a little bit of padding for my joints, but I'm not putting like excess weight on my points. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go put this away now. Okay then. Now I'm gonna make a So now I'm making a little list. Yeah, I've had, hi Melinda. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'm 5'8", so like, I also like, I definitely have I have a thinner stature for sure. just kind of like this, my facial features and my bone structure. So it's all about figuring out what your happy weight is. Because like according to BMI at 165, I'm technically overweight. So, but I do have a decent amount of muscle tone in my legs, from just all the everything. Plus, when you're 265 pounds, you have to build a lot of muscle in your legs to just literally move around the weight. I've only lost the 100 pounds the last 7 years of my life. Before that, I was like 15 to 25. I was overweight. My heaviest, I was 265. So, yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That's why I don't go by BMI. Like I said, my happy weight is about 155 to 160. And in my happy weight, I am like just under BMI in my normal weight. I'm not overweight. I just said 155 to 160 is my happy weight. And that's just where I feel a bit better. That's where my joints feel like a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't think I'm overweight. I think like 155 to 160 is my happy weight. That's where I feel a little bit better about myself. That's just where I feel good in my body. I'm 165, 160, like 4 right now. I'm not freaking out about it. I'm just always trying to be mindful. I eat a fuck ton of candy, guys. I eat a fuck ton of candy. Like 20% of my diet is snacks. Snack plate. I don't count these as snacks, but I think you guys get the picture. Alright, I'm gonna make a little list of things I need to do. That's a loaded question. Currently, the candy that I've been eating that I'm obsessed with is the Cadbury eggs that they made for, like Halloween season or autumn season. Starbursts, the red ones. I prefer the unwrapped ones, but they weren't on sale, so I got the wrapped ones. And, I prefer the Hershey's Kisses cookies and cream to anything else because they have the best ratio of the little crunch balls. But I have those right now. The Hershey's and Kisses like little bars, and their crunch balls aren't as good, so I'll probably go back to the Hershey's Kisses ones when I'm done with these. And I also have Reese's right now. That's like the candy I'm rotating through right now. I am a snack queen. Like, there are always snacks at my place. I have so many people that are like, we can't come. Well, I used to have so many people like, we can't come to your apartment because, like, I like, when I have people over, I like to be a good host. Even if I have nothing in my apartment, I always have something that I can whip up. I have a bunch of shit in my freezer. I can always make something. I can't stick to a diet. That's why I just make lifestyle changes. I love pink Starburst, but I bought the bag of all pink, and weirdly enough, having all pink was too much, so I switched back to getting, like, the red, like, the bag of, like, the reds. But the pinks are my favorite, the Starburst. But also, because of my bipolar, I gain about 10 pounds in the winter months, and I lose about 10 pounds in the summer months. Make sure you get fasting salts if you're doing that. You're not going to be able to make it last if you're not getting fasting salts, because you're going to, like, mess up your blood sugar hormones and stuff, and your sodium levels and whatnot. So, Amazon, just check out fasting salts. I have nothing against people fasting. I knew someone who did intermittent fasting and lost, like, 100 pounds that way. Still does it to this day. But he uses fasting salts. Awesome. Yeah, I just want people to be safe and healthy. I don't care about what people do. And, you know, I do a lot of things that people are like, you do that? And it's like, yeah, but I put a lot of thought and effort into this. I mitigate the risks as much as possible when I do something. I try to, like, make it better. Like, there are certain things that I do that I know, like, I'm allergic to my cats. Do I know it'd probably be better not to have my cats? Yeah. But they give me so much love. So what I do to mitigate the risks is I have hardwood floors. I have a Roomba that technically runs, but it's been broken the last couple times. I try to regularly, like, wash my sheets. I brush them. I have an air purifier. I take Zyrtec every day. So, like, I minimize the risks. Yes, it comes with a cost, but they are worth it to me, and I just do what I can to minimize the risks. So you can do that with pretty much anything in life. like I said, I knew someone that lost 100 pounds doing intermittent fasting, still does it to this day. Like, that's just the way he lives. He only eats once every 24 hours, and he eats, like, all of his food in, like, 30 minutes. But and his doctor wants to hate him for it, but, like, but, like, his levels are always fine when he goes to the doctor, so, but he uses fasting salts throughout the day. So, just be careful. Just try the fasting salts things. I just want you to be safe when you do stuff. I have no problem doing stuff that's quote-unquote extreme, because you gotta get stuff done. Like, sometimes you need results, and anyone who has ADHD or bipolar knows that, you know, subtle is not our forte. A lot of people don't, so that's why, like, just look up fasting salts. Like I said, I just want you to be healthy. Alright, it is 12:30. I think I've been on for like an hour and a half. I am gonna stop here for this morning, guys. I'm probably gonna do one later. But I need to get some stuff done that I don't want to be distracted by, because, like, it's computer stuff. So, also I need to use the toilet, and I really don't want to take you guys with me. So, thank you guys for being here, helping me get ready and do some more stuff. I hope you guys got some stuff done. And I can't wait to see you guys later, if not. And if not, have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys. Hey, button.